Licious, you want to take it away? Cause we tried to start this, but internet was playing up. So yeah,
Well, I was gonna ask you guys
yeah.
after all that happened what your favorite stage out of all three was.
Stage.
So
So
we've
not
got
stage, and not the exam. Stage.
that exam was the first stage.
Oh, okay. So that's what you mean. So your
So
favorite stage.
there's three stages: the exam, the forest of death,
Hmm.
and the whole tournament fighting match. I don't really know what that one's called. Yeah. So
Okay.
which one would you guys care about out of all three?
Maestro, you go first.
The hell? Uh, if I had to say what would be my favorite part, maybe the forest one.
Really
And
now?
why?
And you want to know what my favorite part about that forest one? It was when Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, and Kabuto went up against all these who were they going up against? I don't really recall. It was right deep in the forest, whatnot.
Naruto,
And
Sakura, Sasuke, and
And
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
Kabuto,
Why do I not
yeah,
remember that?
I don't remember either.
you're kidding,
Going up
right?
against who?
Going up. Who are they going up against? I hate when I don't remember. Who are they going up
Let
against?
me try and find
Because
out.
because Naruto pulled off some plan, using transformation jutsu and whatnot to fool his opponents. And after that, he was so full of energy, he just continued fighting, like literally after that. And then Sasuke was shocked that is that the same Naruto, and then yeah, that ended up being my favorite part.
That is true, but I don't remember them being. Wait a
My
minute.
goodness.
Was Kabuto in the second exam?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was there,
Yeah.
and and he joined up with Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Do you guys remember when Naruto and Sakura were about to open a scroll, but Kabuto stopped them from doing that?
But you haven't explained who they were up against. We need to get our memories jogged here.
Some randos that tried to ambush them.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
looking at them. Looking at them now. It's uh, they look like ninjas from they're wearing smoke helmets. So maybe hidden in the clouds. Because it says over here,
Uh,
Naruto uses multi shadow clone jutsu, and Sasuke and Sakura get amazed. Chunin exam forest of death. But
no, we weren't introduced to the Cloud Ninja until Shippuden. It was probably the sound.
the
sound.
sound ninja. Yes, you're right. It was the sound ninja. Okay, I'm looking at them now. Let me see if I can send you the gift that I'm looking at right now. Or is it YouTube? Yeah, it's a YouTube video. Video unavailable. This video contains content from TV Tokyo Anime, and it has been blocked. YouTube. But yeah, I see what you mean. So that was your favorite part, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, fair points. Fair points. I wish I could remember 100%, but fair points. Okay. And as for me has to be. I know it's not the most popular, not the most action-packed, and it's not the coolest. Uh, um, just like Rock Lee's fight with Gara, but but the written test was amazing. The written test showed Kishimoto's writing skills. The way they were using their jutsu in order to cheat, in order to get ahead in a written test. That kind of that is amazing. They were like Gara would use an ability to create a sand of eyeball, which lets him see other people's what they're doing. Sasuke can use his Sharingan to copy the movement of a person's hand, so he can write exactly what they're writing. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I found that absolutely interesting, amazing. Actually, that is some writing skills right there. that really shows Kishimoto. That definitely put Kishimoto on a different level when it came to that. That yeah, that's mine.
Same can be said for future. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. Let's go on with Grace. What Grace's favorite part is?
Okay, Licious, what's yours?
Well, I'll have to go with you, the written test.
Really?
Yeah, because if you think about it, like it was the first time we were we weren't really introduced, but the way they introduced their abilities without even really introducing the characters themselves properly was straight genius. Like, ooh, who are these people? What we can see what they do, but who are they? What else can they do?
Exactly. I remember there was one ninja. I think it was is it Tintin? She will use kunai and she threw it up in the roof, but they didn't see. She probably threw it up as soon as she arrived. It had mirrors, and she was looking at the mirrors to look at people's handwriting, what they're writing. That is genius.
You know what?
Straight genius.
One thing that amazed me as well is there was an example of a character we'd already seen, and we could actually see what they could do. And I'm like, whoa, I've never seen you do that before. The person who I'm talking about is Ino. When we first saw her do her mind transfer jutsu, it was during the test. I was like, whoa, I've never seen you do that before.
That is crazy.
What else can you do?
That is crazy. Those were some exciting time because, like you said, we were not really introduced to the characters yet, so we're just learning about them. So it was just amazing. Oh my god, what can they do? If they can do this, how are they gonna be in fighting? How are they gonna implement that kind of ability in a ninja mission? It's just so many possibilities, so many bloody possibilities. You know what? Even if Kishimoto wanted to go back and do some like filling manga or filling filling parts for like the original Naruto, because he can do it. He can go back and do the original one and just do like Naruto going on missions and all that, just to fill in the blanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he wanted to do that, he can, and he can implement so many things that we never got the chance to do. Like he can show us everything. Like for example, we didn't really get to see who's the guy with the bug abilities that lives inside his Shino. We didn't get to see Shino's ability in full. I wanted to see more of Shino.
Yeah.
He dropped out of the match. The flip was that about? The hell?
Wasn't that Shikamaru?
No, Shino.
Shino dropped out. I don't remember Shino dropping
I
out.
don't remember that either.
It was during the third match.
Kankuro yielded before the fight even started, and thus through no fault of his own, Shino didn't fight at all, since the tournament was cut short during Gaara's and Sasuke. It was Kankuro.
So he didn't. It was Kankuro. It wasn't Shino.
It wasn't Shino. That's what I'm saying. It was Kankuro the one. Shino never even got to fight because that's when their village they attacked. Remember? That's when they used their ability to attack the village, and the attack on Konoha started. Right? Yeah. He never got it. He never got the chance to fight in the third Chunin exam. And he was supposed to be fighting Sasuke. He was supposed to be fighting Sasuke.
No. Sorry. He didn't drop out. He actually wanted to let the other match go before him, I believe. Or is that how it went?
Yeah, I think so. Because they were asked, and he said, no, I wanted another match to happen before mine. I think so. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen the Chunin exam in a long time. I gotta rewatch it because, bro, I've been looking for things to watch anyway. So this is a perfect opportunity.
It's on Netflix, so.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, at least I'm getting my money's worth. you know. At least I'm getting...
I actually read the manga of Naruto a few months ago.
Really? You started reading the manga of Naruto? That's quite random.
I read it up until the retrieval arc, and that was it. I didn't continue after that because you know how I feel about Shippuden.
I know exactly how you feel about Shippuden. Shippuden had its moments, but let's not focus on that. We're focusing on the first Naruto. So, what is the next arc that you guys found interesting?
After Chunin.
After Chunin.
I don't really remember much after that.
Really?
The search for the fifth Hokage was not gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
great. That was great. When
That was
Naruto
great.
used his Rasengan for the first time, tell me we went all there.
It
Tell
was
me we
pretty
were all
good.
there for that.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's when we got introduced to Itachi Uchiha, the legendary
That too.
Itachi. Kishimoto set up perfectly. Everybody that met him, you could see the sweat in their faces. You could see the horror in their faces. And then when they mentioned that the men that killed the whole Uchiha clan single-handedly, bro, you have me sold. I want to see what he's about. I want to see what he's about. So I was kind of disappointed when he was caught in that genjutsu. What was her name again? So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, he's not that. He's pretty weak. How did he get catching in genjutsu? But then it turns out, nah, he reversed that. he actually caught her in the genjutsu. That's crazy.
I want you guys, you'd want to have a talk with Guy Sensei, asking questions like, how the heck is he able to fight Itachi without looking into his eyes? Because apparently everybody's fighting Itachi and they can't help but look in his eyes. So
Apparently,
instead, he stares at his foot. That's it.
apparently he has been fighting, what do you call it, Kakashi. Yeah, he's been challenging Kakashi throughout their youth growing up. So he's learned how to fight someone with Sharingan. That's how he was able to, fight. That's why he had that kind of experience. He said you can know the movement of their body by looking at their feet. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. By the way, the woman's name is Kurunai.
Kurunai, that's it. Kurunai, that's it. Kurunai.
You wanna know one thing out of that whole little segment that made me laugh? It's when obviously after the fight between Kakashi and Itachi, Kakashi, Guy Sensei, and Kurenai, and another ninja, they're in the room, and Sasuke bursts into the room, and obviously he's demanding answers because he's like, why is Kakashi on the floor? What's going on? What's happening? And they're not trying to tell him, and then. And then a random ninja just bursts into the room and shouts, "Is it true Itachi has returned?" And then they're all looking at him
that
like,
made me laugh. That made me laugh.
Idiot.
Not
And then
only that,
Kurenai's like,
he continued
"Idiot."
as well. Because he said,
And
"Is it true that
he's
Itachi?"
complimenting Naruto.
Yeah, he could have ended it there when he saw their faces, but no, he had to add a little extra spice on top. He's after Naruto. You
And then
dumb.
the guy in
Yeah.
Kurenai's just looking at him like, "What is wrong with you?"
No, that was comedic, man. That was comedy right there.
You know how many TikToks I've seen of this exact scene, like people memeing this scene.
You
So
know,
funny.
I need to get into anime TikTok. I'm sure there's some
You
very
really
fun.
do. It's
I
so funny.
think I'll
You
enjoy
really
it.
do.
Yeah, I definitely will. Did you? Okay, here's a real question. Did you guys ever see that 360 turn
What
The-
360 turn?
that Kabuto did? Did you see that coming?
I don't really remember much of it. I was just like, why is this guy taking this exam so many times and failed every single time?
It was suspicious, but I did
And why
not.
have I only seen him just now? Why am I only seeing him just now? Who are you?
Wait,
Honestly,
say,
I didn't really see it coming. I'm gonna be so honest,
I
but yeah.
didn't. He was such a nice guy, such a nice fellow. And
Wait,
he even took risk, because I remember when what do you call it, when one of the sound ninja attacked just inside as they were about to take the written test. I think he attacked Kabuto, because Kabuto was getting in the way, and then Kabuto dodged, and then he was a bit dazed because the ability was a sound ability, so it affected his mental psyche. But in a way, he was kind of defending them, from the other ninjas, because they were Genins, they were really small, and they were just talking a lot of crap. You know what I mean? Especially Naruto, you bursting in there, I'm gonna defeat everyone and become Hokage type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did not see that coming from Kabuto. That turn, I did not see that coming.
Neither did I.
Yeah, Maestro. Sorry, I cut you off. Continue.
you said he took the exam numerous times, right?
Yeah. And he always
failed
quit.
all.
No, not failed. He always quit I think when did he quit Babylicious? Was it on the second or the third stage?
Second, second.
Second stage, yeah.
No, he did that for the arc as well, like in the arc. So he must have like stopped at the second, every time. But for what though is baffling to me.
Collecting data.
Collecting data or stealing scrolls, for all I know.
How do you think he accumulated all those cards over time?
Yeah.
Cards.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
card.
I'm not.
You
I'm
remember
not
in the written, before the written exam, he was explaining people, yeah, explaining the sound ninjas, and he said he had cards on almost every ninjas. When they asked a name, and he brought up that person's name and their stats. So basically, he had cards on with almost everybody. Oh, now I remember why they attacked him. Is because he said the sound ninjas, they're a mystery. Not many people know about them, and then that's why they got a little bit offended and decided to attack him. As I'm talking, my memory is juggling. It's coming back. It's coming back. Licious? Sorry, Maestro. What other arc did you enjoy?
That's it.
How about you, Licious?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really enjoy the retrieval arc all that much because it just meant nothing
Of what?
whatsoever.
Why? What do you mean?
The Sasuke retrieval arc.
Why did it not mean anything?
Why did it
Huh?
not mean?
There was so many character growths, character development there. Why did it not mean anything?
Exactly. It don't mean nothing after that. Poof. They don't get development after that. So I always think that what Kishimoto did in that arc meant nothing for the future of Naruto.
Yeah, but they only in Shippuden, yeah, you could say that. But in the whole Naruto context, you know, the first all the way to up to the end of the first Naruto, they did have character development. Gaara had a huge character development,
Okay, that's fine.
huge one.
I guess that's fine, but at the same time, and that did not mean anything. And I'm not talking about Shippuden. We're talking about Naruto as a whole, like manga Naruto.
Yeah, but manga Naruto included Shippuden. I'm excluding Shippuden because I'm talking about the anime.
Wait, how are you gonna say that the Gaara in part 1 didn't have any character development, especially when
I never
see
said
him grow?
I never said
No, no, he
said
said
no character had development whatsoever besides Gaara. That's all I have to-
What?
bro.
maybe besides
no.
maybe
We're watching
maybe
different
besides-
No, we're watching a different anime. We're watching a different anime. We're watching me and you. We're watching two different animes, bro.
besides Gaara and Neji, no character development. I say that right now.
What? What about Rock Lee? What about his leg? What about the when he got his leg shattered and then he lost the will to fight? What about when Tsunade wanted to heal his leg but said that I would only heal you if you have the will to get back up? Come on, Maestro, man.
It's no character development.
Oh dear God, Licious, can you speak to your brother?
That's not character development, and you guys know.
How is that not character development
that
when a
not
person
character So what is it then?
Okay.
So what is it then?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Hold on, no. Oh no, you guys are saying character development, but while he was still injured, he was still training despite that. So you want to tell me that's character development as well?
He was
Or no?
training and then he started to give up.
But his spirit didn't break even after getting his leg injured.
It did though.
At all.
It
It
did.
didn't. He still trained.
Oh my God, Maestro.
Sorry,
He
but no
trained.
character
He
development.
trained, but he was on the verge of giving up because they said that he could not be a ninja anymore. They said he could not fight, and he was remembering how how he is a ninja without any talent, without any ninjutsu, and the only thing he has is the taijutsu, and not being able to fight to use his leg. That was everything for him. Even Guy Sensei cried. You remember that? In the hospital. Oh no, come on man, stop it. Let's continue. You're trying a lot of bollocks, man. You're trying a lot of bollocks. Either that or go back and watch Naruto, then we can talk.
You didn't even watch it from start to finish.
I did. I told you. I
That
read
one?
the manga.
That's not.
That's not what. Say it.
He kinda caught you there. That's crazy. Okay, one more arc and then we're gonna go on the stream, yeah? We're gonna start streaming. One more arc.
I like the mist one
The hidden mist. What happened? Remind me.
when they were escorting that guy to the place so he could finish building his bridge. Zabuza, Haku. When we first saw Naruto go rage mode.
But the beginning was a slow pace, Nation. The beginning was such a slow pace.
What do you mean?
That was a
bear
perfect
it.
pace.
No, I
That's-
couldn't bear it.
that was the best. That was the best first arc. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear the pace. It was so slow. And the kid, that snot-nosed kid that was such a nuisance, I couldn't bear it.
Yeah, he was a nuisance for a reason.
I know he was a nuisance for a reason. But yeah, for what it's worth, I did like that arc as well. Not as great as other arcs, but I did like that. It was, Haku.
It's the first great one.
That
It's the first great one. Like, you come on, man. You can't lie. Naruto's speech to Zabuza with the music in the background. You telling me you didn't feel something? And then Zabuza's
stopped
there crying.
No, don't remind me. I feel like I'm gonna cry now.
You know what? Yeah, I admit it. If I say it, all Naruto has character development, but
Like,
as a whole,
Even
Naruto-
enemies,
Nar-
even enemies had character development. Enemies.
Let me finish, please. As a whole, there are some characters that lack development. I'm not saying all character developments. There are no character developments in Naruto, but as a whole, it just lacks.
No, I'll tell you. I can tell you exactly who. Tenten didn't have much character development.
yo,
Choji
nothing.
didn't.
Zero.
Choji
Zil.
barely. Choji barely. Inoue. Is it Inoue or Ino?
It's Ino.
Ino.
You're
Don't get me-
mistaken for Orihime. Orihime,
you're
Ino.
right. Yeah, I always get the two mistaken. The only character of development she has is just Sasuke, and that's not even character development. That's like
Yeah,
her
man.
just screaming Sasuke. That's no.
Yeah, man.
That's not even
Sakura.
character development. That's just
That's
They tried in
borderline,
Shippuden, then she
borderline.
reverted back to her usual state.
Exactly.
They tried in Shippuden in the start, anyways.
like I said, lack of character development.
Nah, Kijimoto just doesn't know how to write female characters. Point
Yeah,
blank, period.
I think that's what it is. I honestly think that's what it is.
And he admitted that himself.
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah, you're right. He did it.
You actually got better at the blue, two blue vortex. You know,
No one's trying to hear that.
it's actually really good. He's actually working on that manga.
Oh, he's working on a different manga now.
I told you, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. He's handling that one. The one who handled Naruto's Next Generation was a different one.
Yeah, I know. It was his assistant. But what's
Yeah.
What's this vortex thing we're talking about? What's the story?
Sequel to Boruto Naruto's Next Generation. Boruto 2 Blue. It continues on with continues on after, you know.
But you know what? Because it's Kishimoto, is he doing the art as well?
Yeah,
Okay, then I'll give it a go. If it's
because I know,
Kishimoto, I'm not.
because I noticed the slight difference in art between Boruto Naruto's Next Generation and 2 Blue Vortex.
Has it
2
been-
Blue Vortex, it's Kishimoto all the way. Just him,
Has it been
no-
released?
It's been released. It has like 14 chapters right now.
Oh my.
15.
Okay.
But it's a monthly one, so I rather you not, catch up too much.
Yeah. No, I'll just read it like once a month. But yeah, I'll give it a go. If it's Kishimoto, I can believe that he can fix the mistake his assistant did, because those were atrocious mistake. I watched the Boruto movie and was like, what the heck is this? And then I watched the episodes, and then I read a little bit of the manga, and I'm like, I was out. You know what I mean? And then the same thing happened with Dragon Ball Z. I was like, oh my god, Dragon Ball Z is coming back. Oh, it's gonna be super. Bro, I watched the movie and I watched the episode. I was like, I'm out. When something ends and ends in a high note,
Let it go.
let it
Let
go.
it go.
I don't even want them to bring back Full Metal Alchemist, and that's
Never
and
bring
I
it back.
love it.
Never. And that is 10 out of 10.
And that's 10 out of
Never
10.
bring it back.
I don't want
Leave
it back.
alone.
Leave it alone. Let it
Don't
end the way
take
it
the
is.
series. Never take the series.
Oh, speaking of which, the author's new manga is getting an anime adaptation.
I would definitely watch it. I would definitely watch it because that Full Metal Alchemist was amazing. So I'm gonna watch whatever they make.
10 out
But
of 10.
do not bring back Full Metal Alchemist, please.
Never.
Leave
Never.
it as it is.
That last episode, cinema. I will say it over and over again. Made me so emotional.
I shed
When he
tears
was-
on that episode.
Then he was fighting the father guy, and everybody was just rooting for him. Ooh, goosebumps, man. And he was just there boxing it up. Like, he couldn't even fight it back. It's crazy. The music, everything.
Absolutely. Because you know why it's so great? It's because of the journey of the character
The
development
journey.
of all
Yes.
of the people in the anime, the character development, the people they lost, what's driving them. It all accumulates into that one moment. Those punching fists with their anger, taking it out on the
you know
perpetrator.
what? They know how to write a female character without them having to be strong to show it. Yes, they know. They understand.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. I know I make it sound like it, but I'm not trying to get everybody to like what they don't like. If you don't like it, then that's fine. But but when you say you don't like something, you're basically talking about the one part that's bad about it. So if you give it some time, and if you don't like it, then that's fine.
Maestro, I gave it a whole movie, and in the span of episode, that's at least 20 episodes. That is
Okay,
not
but
liking. That is not
I'm not
hating just
talking-
one part.
Okay,
There
I'm
are-
not talking about the movie though. Listen, as someone who's caught up with Boruto from start to end, especially in the manga, all I can say about the manga is it's not bad, not great, not the best that I've seen in the series, but it's not bad because I actually legitimately enjoy the story, like what is told about this whole organization that's been, that's been either way. I think Boruto as a sequel is just fine.
I might. This is what I might do.
And for Dragon Ball Super, you have every right to hate Super.
Of course, I will fight you tooth and nail when it comes to that. I will fight you
The
tooth and nail.
anime, like I said, I say this for the anime because you have every right to hate it. For the Tournament of Power, I thought it was hype, like literally.
No,
I
it
loved
was hype. I watched the Tournament of Power.
I loved every bit. Wait, you actually watched it?
Come on, Maestro, man. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched the Tournament of Power. It was hype.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I just don't like the choices that they chose. I don't like that how they made the other Saiyan from other universe to straight away get Super Saiyan. You know,
Okay,
you
that
saw,
itself
you saw
is
how
dumb.
difficult it was for Goku to achieve that. How difficult it was for Vegeta to achieve that. How difficult it was for Gohan to achieve that. But then they've never been. I would understand Trunks and Goten because their parents were already Super Saiyan when they were born. They easily inherited it. But the other Saiyan from the other universe, they don't have anybody in their lineage that became Super Saiyan. They got angry just once, straight away. They became Super Saiyan. What is that?
And that's all from being insulted, by the way.
I know.
Kale and Koff. No. I think it
Goku
was
had to lose
Kale-
Krillin. Goku had to lose Krillin. Vegeta just had to fight tooth and nail with anger in order to achieve it. What's your name? Gohan had to train for a whole year in the hyperbolic time chamber to achieve it. He even says that to Trunks, to Goten. When Goten became Super Saiyan, he was looking, he was like, wow, it took me and Dad forever to achieve that, and you guys achieved it so easily. But that's understandable because they were born, before they were born, their father already achieved Super Saiyan. So it's easy for the children to inherit it. Theoretically
but-
speaking, but
Yeah.
what did they what do you call it? Oh man, I'm getting angry. Sorry, I'm losing my way. Continue. I'm getting angry.
One more thing, it's past half past.
Oh snap! Okay, all right. Thank you. I love our anime discussion. It's always hype. I love it. All right, we're gonna end it here. I'll see you guys on episode 7 of Three Siblings podcast. Have a good one, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.
No. Bye.